It's a very good evening and welcome to the program Politics and the People. Already come to you from Liberty Online Television. We can there so every Tuesday 9 o'clock na net for discuss about politics na the country and look at how politics they impact development, how me and you they participate in politics, and how we not there in governance or we not there in position of authority they benefit from politics, and also they participate. Would they ask questions and we now they out there one for ask. The one them way they play the main politics. My name is Alex Lawrence Kowoma. If you don't follow the recent time, the All People's Congress, then there is plenty concern them, but issues that were okay with can to the tripartite, can to the appointment of the neck boards really to boycott of parliament and other government position like the local council, APC, they get position them. And recently they don't even go to the level now for boycott all government activities, and then develop an act for say they go protest. So they ask if with all is concerned APC they call for, with all is concerned APC don't they raise protest are the only solution for make they answer them, for make them get answer to them problem. Now the reason this evening I get two gentlemen them, very very active men them, both in governance, in politics, in opposition, and in political party within a power. So for this evening, let me welcome Myke, the Director of Communication at State House. A very good evening to you, sir.
It's a pleasure having me here, back here on Liberty TV.
Abdul Karim Kama Esquire, and a member of the All People's Congress communication team. A very good evening to you, sir.
It's a pleasure being here as always. Good evening, Sierra Leoneans.
Like you title Esquire and a lawyer. I don't take the mind title. So I get in two gentlemen here, so where I believe you will get healthy discussion this evening. But as we all know, it's politics, so we always expect to get something hard, something tough, and then we'll get the answers to the question that they ask. But let's start with you, Honorable. I say I'm calling Honorable KK. I start with Abdul Karim. Looking at una concern the owner don't they stay to the point for threatening, say una they come out for protest. Una say government, generally this current government, we Myke Brewa they talk for the president, they talk for status, don't treat una fairly, don't treat una with seriousness.
Genuinely, firstly, make I rectify that particular statement you make, say with the threatening. We're not threatening. It's a clear position of the party. And we know to people who believe in threat, who know the threatening states at all. What would they do? Now for Myke, we make sure say we complement governance. For Myke, we provide the necessary checks and balances. For Myke, we make sure say we being stakeholders in this business, continue to play that ceremonial role as being a vibrant opposition party. We believe say anything we do for be supported by law, and that the government will for hold them accountable rules are necessary, and will for complement them rules are necessary. So basically it wasn't a threat, but rather it's something that is intentional, and we mean with all its intent and purposes, and we protest get what we call efficacy in law. And like thankfully you just say you don't want to take my title from me, say me a lawyer. Indeed, you're not mistaken at all. This constitution why I enter with now this studio, now the constitution with me and my brother we always see reference we can talk say we get for whole am sacred, and anything where this constitution say we for protect them, because now it make we live peacefully. So and so section 40 of this constitution bestows so many powers in the president, and challenge and say him for be the custodian of this constitution, if for make sure say this constitution, if for jealously guard them and do anything within this constitution, that is his constitutional duty. And so further to that one, Section 18 of this constitution, you understand? Now, it will invoke we APC. We invoke section 18 of this constitution, we say, we get fundamental rights. We in this constitution, we call them entrenched provisions of this constitution. When our God-given right, we capture all output under this book say, for make you take an awian, you get to go back na parliament, get 2/3 majority, and get a referendum before they tamper with an entrenched provision of this constitution. And section 18 happen for B1, part 3 of this constitution. We say we get rights for movement. So we the APC don't say this right will get for move so up and down at this country. We can do one in a very peaceful way. For communicate to government say we can move up and down na Freetown peacefully and tell you say you don't do one or two things them we're not correct. We're not going to do one because we do out of malice. We're not doing because I don't like Mr. Brewa. No. We do one because we guard and protect this sacred document. And now it make the APC say we embark on a peaceful national protest. And again, one thing why hear my brother be the talk now one sister program way na the PRO of the SLPP, I really begin to wonder what did this man be the talk, whether he was talking from an informed point of view or it just be one talk for create that necessary hype. Because what the APC say, we not dey preempt war, we not dey preempt confusion. Say SLPP then sit down, then they watch you one yai. They say don't awaken themselves. Then ready. Like we they say one can go into not to war with the go pa. We are not known for that.
So we go look deeply into it.
So for me,
if it's a government,
that is where I am coming. I don't want to commit a fallacy of hasty conclusion. But however, I can say onto this point we I see also, I think the government don't hear it now. But for say, still treat we fairly it, with man say it's better late than never. So for say, treat we fairly, like I don't conclude already say like, go call we again, we talk to we again. But from the point where we don't begin to make this call, to this point, I feel say President don't hear it now. I feel say it is but necessary now for make a call, let us sit down, let us negotiate, let us agree and disagree for the betterment of this country.
At any point, the president don't give an appointment. Don't give an appointment. Let me listen to them people there. They wanna no go.
To the best of my knowledge, no. But we don't write them. Say we want see them, we want talk to them, we want discuss something with concern salon. We always they say, and me they say this. I'm on record on several times. President Bio like this country. President Bio don't talk and not to one thing, not to two things. Say he don't serve this country 2 terms. One, like possibly wear uniform. 2, possibly not wear uniform. So one in a military capacity, and secondly in a civilian capacity. And of course we don't go to the war front. It don't fit for the peace and quiet of this country. If they say that can possibly go and see this country into chaos, I don't think so. So therefore,
why if you say go quiet for weeks?
This is where I am coming. So I am beginning to wonder, why is this happening? We don't tell us that this man is part of the problem. Edmond Sylvester Alpha not fit for this job. Why I say not fit? But in conduct and in character, he not fit for this job. He cannot occupy it. He hasn't met that requirement. Having him there, again, the tendency for wreck this country into chaos. And based on all what it don't happen, please pull this man at that place. We get a string of evidence. We will point at say this man don't meet these benchmarks.
And
pull and they
to the information minister, they say if not let them buy owner.
We don't want a babysitting position. I've ever said this. APC don't really want that babysitter situation. We don't want to be babysitted. But big party like APC wants bio baby. No. We are far grown beyond that. The APC doesn't want that. The APC is asking let us play according to the rules of engagement. Let the system be fair.
So now if you protest are the solution to all this una concern on don't get.
I think say AYB back asked me the same question. The APC is not insolvent of strategies and positions. First, we say no MPs and members of parliament, councillors, chairpersons, mayors, sit down first na us for 1 week. Done. Further engage them now, say we're taking a clear position. We're not participating into governance. Second position. Third position, we are going to engage in a peaceful national protest. So that is telling you, we still have opportunities, we have avenues to explore.
We know this country when it comes to protest, the police always, but let left us the clearance side. Let's say police give a clearance. How many days we now for in a street? But around the weeks out of governance, the government they lost revenue, where they affect government decisions. In order look they shake the government. If we're not going to ask them, left us go, how many days on our
I don't think say, even my brother we sit down go tell you say no look they shake the government. If they say they shake the government, and these people not fit for make them leading at this country. Because the reason is this act of the APC don't really show say this government don't be held stationary. And so every good government at this point they provoke a negotiation on the round table. So if they say this not create any impact to them, they're not fit to rule in us.
But we not see that there. We not see the government.
That is where sincerity of purpose comes to the picture. Our leaders today really sincere to the people they are leading? Are they really providing the necessary support, the necessary welfare that they promise these people of? Are they really performing the social contract in which they entered into in 2023? Are they really hell-bent on making sure that they fulfill their promises? Are they really making sure that the concerns of Sierra Leoneans are being adhered to?
So, I go back to the same question. Say, President or IG decides to give una clearance. They una the no church na nothing happen. How long una go there?
When we reach the cross arm, the position we don't make it very clear. We tell governments and to all the international partners say APC not they participate into anything we border around governance in this country when we don't highly get with all elected officers until Edmond Sylvester Alpha is removed from office. And you remember, I believe again on one program with Khadija and Mabel, they asked me the same question. President Bill can do am today. He not even sit in a table. So we not even need protest. President Bill can do am tomorrow. He not even sit in a table. All we need, not to like control or na command we give the president. No. We are seeking the unfettered powers of the president for making bend backwards in the interest of peace. This is what I want you to zero on. In the interest of peace and quiet, that indeed for the sanctity of this country, for the peace of this country, imagine on the 23rd, when the AGB, the reminisce, said this was on the 23rd of March, 1990 or 1991, that the first shot was shot at Bomaru village. Where we envisage 11 years uncivilized war in this country. We don't want those memories to repeat themselves. So now, as the APC being a serious political party, a very civilized and decent party of this kind of magnitude, believe say, anything we get the likelihood for take we back to these old memories that are very sad, we'll call the president, we'll call the authorities. So let us don't allow this thing to happen.
So I will describe the current situation and to that of what the TRC say believe to the war.
Let me say this, and I've said it many times. All the vices will plunge this country into the 11 years uncivilized war we fought are now prevalent than any other time before. I repeat. Only thing that will make we fight 11 years war in this country, we will not make no sense out of them. The reasons them, the conditions them will lead we to that kind of thing. Then they now in this country, then prevalent now than any other time. If you want me to name them, tribalism, regionalism, nepotism, connectocracy, political abuse, intimidation, and all the odd vices They're now prevalent than any other time. Constitutional abuse. Everything now is prevalent than any other time before. And so we are saying, hey, this is a fragile democracy.
So if we not say the democracy fragile, why would I know like force or try to push for letting get a dialogue at the table than go for protest? We will not say the
that is exactly what we're doing.
But everybody they phrase
that is what I am here to do.
So I don't know say protest. Everybody they get that thought say it might lead to violence.
No. Violence is not synonymous. No, violence is not a synonym to the APC. Violence is a complete antonym. Now a complete opposite of the APC.
Security forces then decide say, okay, we can cross here. Let's not pass here.
But that means you not give you the opportunity because you have infringed on our rights to movement. We have the unfettered right to move up and down. Say for areas wherein you go feel say because of genuine concerns, where you say you don't need for go to like State Avenue, Parliament, and other restricted premises or other places. But we say like Adepan come on from your office now. I want to go down Jomo Kenyatta Road now. Take you say no, enough for past day. Why enough for past day? Is the next question. When that reason is not justifiable, then it becomes an abuse.
When will we get a date for this protest?
The leadership will communicate. This is a very serious leadership. You see, this is the beauty and the finesse of the APC. The likes of Alhaji Minkailu Mansare, may God give him Shifa, may God give him well body beside this so today. Ambassador Osman Fode and Sanai Loyal and Sana Dumbuya, CDR, Tunis, and all national officers. The current leadership of the APC gets a calm head, a steady head, then get foresight. They have been into this before. They know how to do it.
Let's say this protest, right? We know the APC. When I get them, a unique when they move. We will see the leadership.
Yes, you see that leadership.
Say the front row.
You say AKK.
Then a day before.
And Myke may be jealous.
Security forces.
So when you have you picking everybody can and then you will see me joining.
Everybody for me you right me. Well, that's why we call it a very, very peaceful protest. And that is why we are asking the police that remember when we asked them for the Mammoth meeting, these conversations they can at the table. Now we give them a firm conviction, a firm promise. This is the APC. Decency, civility is part of us.
All right.
So don't worry about anything where you go create confusion and rancor. It's not part of our domain at all.
Allow you quickly rest and bring Myke from State House. Myke, weeks APC don't boycott Parliament, local council, go to a point disconnect government, so they don't engage in anything we get for those government activities, not to protest with APC don't or AKK not to threat, but they don't propose. Say them go get protest as a government. So now feel APC the absence with all this. Now feel the absence within the government.
Yeah, we do. President behavior is very democratic. I believe governance, it's not a one-way thing. I believe government for the people, by the people. I believe governance should be very inclusive. Yeah, President Bill don't demonstrate that in countless occasions. We'll see how he fought this war, how he put for the Sankona bush, how he came, he ushered me into democracy. We'll see how he steer processes of elections in this country. We'll see how he called a consultative conference, Tina Bintimani, who brother they refused for go. So he has been very consultative. We'll see how he exhibited even this whole process. Use the provisions within the law. He consulted 14 political parties. 12 of them replied the president. That's where the APC missed and plot. I hear any brother they talk about consultations. President for call them. President writes them. During that same day, them for don't get the opportunity for talk with president. President, they write now ultimatum then give president. They know right, say they want to engage president. I received the letter. I saw it. Then threatened the presidency. President not change Edmund Alpha in 48 hours. They even get time.
Before they get to that level, they 3 days or then get them. The right for say they don't want Edmund Alpha.
Yes, they no right say we want to sit down with you. They no right say president because of this is no.
No, before they also read the letter. APC also say the right forget a meeting with the president.
They don't right to forget a meeting with the president. They write then key conditions why president have appointed Edmund Alpha. And the second letter with the right.
So before lost land, the AKK, is it true so we are not right to engage the president?
But they don't right say the first letter, they don't right say they want to meet the president. The first letter, they write they condemn Edmund Alpha totally.
Because they respond to the first letter where they ask them for suggest, say the president say he want to appoint Edmund Alpha. According to APC, that's when I respond. Not as well.
They respond, but they respond at the tell you so.
Okay.
If we get the letter now, maybe we can pop it. Okay. The response to the letter was not that we want to sit down with president.
No, Myke. Please, just 1 minute. Please, just 1 minute. When President One appoints Edmund Sylvester Alpha,
you will get time.
He writes to all registered political parties, and he give it 3 days. How it happened? The letter was dated like yesterday. We received the letter today, and then give it 3 days. So by all indication, tomorrow if we're done, we reply to that letter and state why presidents not for go ahead and appoint him. That's the first letter. The second letter, after president appoint and done, we write now to the presidency, see this man after an appointment and how it can amongst unions and do A, B, and Z. Please, we want to engage with you and tell you, say, based on the first letter, we'll be say, making no appoint time. A, B, C, D, 9, 1 for discuss with you. That's the second letter.
No, the second letter gave an ultimatum. When I give an
ultimatum, now the third letter.
No, not second letter.
No, 2 letters.
Not 2 letters.
This one way.
The first letter was the reply to the 3 days response to. All right, our political parties, to the 14 political parties, we are in the right say they don't accept Edmund Alpha, this and that. The president withdraw that. So the other letter we can and in the right say then give ultimatum to president. So
to meet with him.
So ultimatum was in the ultimatum will be the day. No, tell me no. No,
it's your turn. Go ahead.
No, accept. Say ultimatum.
No, you didn't make an ultimatum.
No, you gave ultimatum to the president. 2 letters you wrote to the president. I work at State House.
I know that.
Right. So at the time you said the 2 letters on the second letter.
So the one I didn't give the president ultimatum.
Yes, the second letter came with an ultimatum, and the president found that very disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? And let's have this premise. President Bio has been very consultative. In fact, the process of President Bio follow, Alex, no president will ever do them in the history of this country. We are in a right letter, blacked ink, on record, give 3 days ultimatum, say when I reply back to we laws you don't talk. You don't get to tell me. 3 days, 14 political parties, then only 2 political parties object President Bio in nomination. The 12 political parties, we are even there when they confer Edmund Alpha at State House. They supported the motion.
But the concern again with APC within political parties there, so salon politics, it has been even in parliament now, APC, SLPP. Some of these political parties, now smaller parties, so some of them even get some of them.
They are political parties. They matter. No, we not say they don't matter. They matter. They matter. No matter what they have, they are registered political parties in this country. If you go, you ask how many political parties in Sierra Leone, not the same as APC and SLPP. Yes, they are the 2 main political parties and dominant political parties, which I totally agree, right? But the other political parties matter. That's the beauty of democracy. Their voices matter. So let's have this very clear. Alex, look, President Bio, we at State House, I want to let you understand, say, we believe, say, protest is a constitutional right. We're not against that. It is a constitutional right. You get me? But it is legally observed by what? By the Public Order Act of 1965, with the regulator. Before you protest, you get a lot of processes we for go through. We're not there against them protest too.
So just the quick of me going to the protest. So this brings me to the question. We bring here all here with all what APC don't do. When a facing a protest, go make an address them concern them or call them at table say low sit down below talk.
Alex, there is not call on table here to talk. Waiting on pass now, President, you don't even get powers again for recall mandate again. Yeah, in fact, the same constitution wouldn't try for protect. That's also a violation of the constitution. In fact, the process for letting recall Edmond Alpha back a long past the process for letting appoint him. Now, lawyer, look at Sidona here. Yeah, and also I wonder we understand. Say, if we don't talk about protest for serve as a manifestation of a popular discontent. The charity reports not talk now as a popular discontent too. The recent charity report will come out. I read them where they come. They say the charity report speaks that authoritatively 76% view the boycott negatively. And 72% believes, 72% of Sierra Leoneans believe it adversely affects parliamentary oversight. The man will get the platform for going to parliament, for let them discuss, let them disagree. It would also serve as a civic edification for everybody in this country. APC not go decide and say waiting and wants no more 9 for B. No, that's not how democracy works. Alex, democracy is not always about winning. It's not only about winning. Now they don't boycott, you know, waiting, they don't do so to the people of this country. You left parliament, then you come, you say they protest. When you protest, the whole thing will happen. Now then they will make them change Edmond Alpha.
So now they believe that the protest not going to change anything.
Why for change anything? President Biya did not violate any provisions here. He not violate any constitution here. If President Biya changed Edmond Alpha now, that itself is a violation of the constitution we talk about.
Some of the arguments again, what people always say, we live in a society we believe in morals, and they could think you always say big person for always picking respect big person, not respect leaders. Then they expect say the concern all of them raise the government for call them, the president for call them. Say listen to owner. Sometimes even change the decision, but call we talk. That's impossible.
You don't rule a country on morality. You rule it on constitutional grounds. The constitution say president for consult. The same constitution even establish how president for doing consultation. This man a lawyer.
The same republic we see for law gets peace. The appointment of Fode Sanko, you all not say it not be constitutional. For lady serve as vice president. But because of peace, they allow certain things and if happen.
Yeah, but that was different. You can compare this and this. However, 4,000 Sierra Leoneans died.
Okay.
Right? Died. At that time, it was the only option. In this case, we have so many options. In fact,
I can also describe the current situation, the current state of governance. Some of the things the way the TRC report be say cause the war is more visible now than which itself the TRC be say.
But then I hear what, but I will tell you, say this country, when you look at the democratic credentials in this country, it's top tier. Yeah, look at the democratic, look at the transition of powers within, we don't go to few democratic elections, we don't transfer of power smoothly. You look at the rights who they give to women on democratic credentials, it's good. You look at civil liberties in this country, it's good. So not waiting in the talk, now waiting. The paper they say, when you talk about democratic countries, them where the democracy is improving. Sierra Leone is among it. Look it up. Look it up. Today, as we talk, so we get about 40 women in the parliament in all walks of life. Try not to so every day, where they represent different voices. Alex. Today, as you take a look at President Biya's appointment, he appoint people them from every region now in cabinet, including 30% plus when are women. That is our democratic credentials. They give you right. We are in women them today get right for get land, then get voices for buy land. Then they advocate when you see woman, a man married, when the man die, that woman, the man in family, then they can take everything at the house. See the woman and get right to all them things in there. These are our democratic credentials in this country. Press freedom, it's top. As I speak, so nobody know the way they're not jail, not journalists, you're not journalists. What they all before you criticize government. So what's in APC they talk so? It's the same APC. It's the same thing. Then go grumble, then go grumble, then go grumble, then go grumble, then go grumble. All the thing APC they do, so they are feeling insecure about the elections because they don't have a message. They don't have a message what they campaign on. They don't get nothing, not the way APC get for can do new, different from waiting what they do. When you take a look at big 5 changes and this country President Buhari established, we've done extremely well on them. All written in the campaign on it's fallacy and lies.
So APC still there. No, in a parliament, they're not in a local council, and I don't threaten for I would ride on AKK. They don't propose for do protest. As a government, on office, it's high time when I come and sit with them and get a solution to the problem.
There is no solution. They are bent on what they want to do. The solutions we then get in the parliament are the most appropriate side are the representatives and they wait for discussion. They boycott parliament. They don't come at the streets, they don't take on the street, they don't see, they know they walk. Because they get for pass and change Edmond Alpha, and president is not going to change Edmond Alpha. President is not going to do it. Forget it. That's against president's in decision. Yeah, because the laws not even permit president for one.
So if you not to go play game, then one thing say we not kill the referee. You know, facing at the effing responsibility. They could make you two team play the Carabao Cup. We not be satisfied with that referee go to them be true. So you not feel say the FA get the responsibility to sit down.
You know they just grab them when you say you're not satisfied with the FA. You get forget justifications.
When
are illegal justifications. When are on a basis on facts.
Very correct.
Not opinion.
I agree.
Yeah? The man there say Edmond Alpha, the justification say we then give until go recite them. I say Edmond Alpha was part of the 2023 elections. It changed figures. There is not evidence. Why will not take an court? There is no evidence which justifies say Edmond Alpha, yes, now change figures. In fact, let me tell you, the role where Edmond Alpha they play, you know they see don't per figures safe. That they tell you say these are the lies when they telling people. That's why it's up here. You know they see not totally crack. So I go change figures to how you call them. 041 to then get something when they talk. The other thing back when they talk about Edmond Alpha, bro. Let's look at Edmond Alpha. This is someone who has worked in that place for 21 years. Elections where APC win. Elections where they win. Edmond Alpha was there. No complaints. 21 years he served as he come as district operations officer, he come as district electoral officer, he head training commissioner. Now they don't make a chief there. 21 years. This is all he knows. Now in game.
So if you say APC they act based on morality, they don't have like don't allow to go against the law. I would describe the action.
Unconstitutional. APC they want to bastardize the constitution. APC not respect the constitution of this country. Right? Constitution with the right. When are they right? Now that same constitution President Buhari is going with. Now that same constitution President Buhari is protecting. And they want let President Buhari go against that constitution just because for something we go fit their narratives.
So then the request for protest, as government, now give them the clearance.
Before you request for protest, you get to follow the procedures.
But through this IG.
First of all,
so now
hold on, make I explain first. First of all, Alex, you get for identify the organizers and where they do the protest. You get for write letter to the IG. The IG get for look at the protest, the order, the time on the protest. I'm glad you way ask and when, how many days they want for take, the routes them on the take.
We're ready to finish
hold on, they come. The routes them on the take. The police get all the powers, yeah, for look at the safety of people in this country, because then people there, the fear of protest in this country, we see, I know we're saying that APC come out, but we see politically motivated protests them will come on in this country. We thank you, policemen. People who are in uniform standing there to protect the same protesters. They were burnt alive. We know say when they say protest the commoner, it disrupt schools, it disrupt hospitals. You don't get what I mean. It's impossible to say them on our APC, yes, they want a peaceful protest. They want it. They want to comport themselves peacefully, which is expected of them. But at the end of the day, you get a lot of hoodlums and who come to join that protesting and create mayhem in this country.
You get in normal.
And we want to let them know, see, they have to be responsible for that.
You get normal life for someone is a good threatening. They afraid me. But APC then protest, so they don't propose, when they feel threatened.
Why should we feel threatened? I think a protest is part of democracy. If they get to tell the traffic to, as long as they follow the channels, they follow the modus operandi, they follow what the police requirements.
Like a case not to threaten, but if it's not threatening, APC they threaten, no?
When they threaten, we will not see that as anything. APC, whatever they want to do, that's up to them. I don't know. I'm not working in their head. I don't know what the plan. But all what they try to say here is, when they protest, they have to take responsibility if anything happen. The law will come hard. I don't know if the police will give them clearance, but I just want to let them understand it from the office of the president to respect protest. We believe say protest is part of democracy, but we also legally believe say, constructively believe say, you where they can protest, you forget a popular consent. But this is what they do, a political protest, not a popular consent. 72% of the people then of this continent find them boycott negative. So where are they getting the support from?
Alright, and Myke continue for the black and back. Myke makes some points. Them one, the law will come heavily on anybody who, of course, will violate. When I want to make them act unconstitutionally, let them act against the constitution of this country. All the causes I don't make not constitutional. The president acts all in action, them they in line with the constitution of this country. And also, then protest as a government, they believe say protest a part of democracy, but we have to take responsibility. We not feel worried.
No, we are not. In fact, one thing we talk, we agree with and totally, that if that protest end up for be chaotic or mad by violence, the states need to respond reciprocally. Therefore, respond inappropriate and proportionately.
Yeah, the one we organize the whole.
No, listen, they talk just now. They listen. The states go respond proportionately and accordingly. So that is why the APC is taking the lead. Civilized as we are, as you can see me and others in the APC, so we don't get any room for barbarism and thuggery. We don't have that. So we are calling our people to come out in a peaceful protest. A date and time we will communicate. It's going to be a national event. It's not just a
national event. AKK. According to the Charlie report, specifically
Mr.
states,
Brewa,
don't call it a national event.
Mr. Brewa, please allow me.
No, I know. It's not out of animosity. But Alex, let me brother don't call it a national event. Say it's an APC political event.
Please allow me. Once you are talking, I was not putting what is your mouth.
Don't call it a national event. It's not a national. The Charlie report says 72% of Sierra Leoneans pound the boycott negatively. So we not even get popular demand.
Alex, please moderate this program.
Well,
I don't want to see him being the rep and the player at the same time.
yes.
But don't call it national event. It's not a national event.
They go still take a point. I just say they say the whole country a nationwide protest the handle. So possibly
so that's a national event.
No, it's a political event. It's not welcome by everyone.
Please allow me to make my point.
Go ahead.
All right, continue.
So we take total responsibility of it. This is not a political party that is like just coming in. It's a political party that has ruled this country for years, not once, not twice, thrice, with vast experience, with structures across all layers in this country, to the lowest of the low. So we take responsibility in its fullest of terms. So what we expect from the police is to provide the required security and protect us from intruders. I repeat, so that the police can protect us from intruders, people who come into the picture and they want to create mayhem.
So like when they give the police more pressure.
No,
because the government side they say them believe say protest but if you take
so
responsibility.
this is where I am coming now. Allow me.
If you get expected the police for protect you now.
Yes, they should protect us from intruders who come.
That mean,
please.
No, not to interrupt. That mean you have to provide. It's even part of the bylaws of protest.
I don't know exactly.
You have to provide how many amounts of people who are going
this
to
man
protest.
doesn't want to make a communicate how protest go make how people understand it enough for it for come out. For every word,
Myke seems they already know the questions of police.
That's the point. For every word, listen, sir. For every word na salon, for every chiefdom, for every village na salon, APC get structures. Clear? It's a national event. So if we send a million word na team on a city bond, na they will protest. City get APC executive. We sabi we serve na APC. So we need police for them with one with the protester city here. And whosoever wants to come with the police, that may not join me on it's not part of us. It's here to spoil the show.
We're not getting structures in there.
This man will give me chance.
What if again police
I am still not done, Alex. Except you want to play me.
What if again when I reach a position where the police say because it's still not the countrywide. No, we provide security.
No, we take responsibility. When we say we meet up some command their own responsibility. No, it's not going to be untamed.
You are untamed.
Yes. Take we the party, the political APC party. It's not going to be the faceless way where we say faceless protest. No. We are not part of it. The APC is taking full responsibility. So if we protest, na city, na Bond Island. There is a structure in Bond Island.
Are your family going to be part of it?
Yes! In fact, if me not because you don't aged, you know you work now at the counter and treat. For make you see the seriousness of this. For say, we are ready to jealously protect this constitution. We are ready to jealously protect these ill vices that have the proclivity to render this country get into anarchy.
But you're not protecting the constitution.
Myke, please. Alex,
your protest is not constitutional.
Allow
So what's not the constitution you protest for? You protest on morality. Alex, you have a court case here.
Alex, this guy not talk so. You know, say so many things that I respond to one by one. But he's not giving me the opportunity. I don't know why he's not. I don't know. We are using, you know why they put the camera? Because people when they ask me say how this protest get for, so we are using this medium to communicate to them. So when we give them the time, the people will not go hesitate for come out because they know they are protected. And don't forget, the APC believes say the only way that this country forgets power na through the ballot box. The only way to go to State House is through the queue, through the ballot box, and you be elected legally. That's the only way. We don't get no other way to State House.
But Myke say, particularly this neck boss owner they make for, owner they raise concern. Say nothing not go change again.
That is where I am coming now. Myke say, first the appointment of the neck boss, all illegal. The president follow all constitutional requirements.
He did?
But one thing, Myke.
No, I just want to know.
No, he didn't.
He not follow constitutional requirements. What's that flauta?
It's a flauta,
Yes.
It's a painful question.
Yeah.
You are going to read this. And Alex, you didn't read out for the people.
No, read that.
I am citing section 40 before they open the book.
Yeah.
Section 40, subsection 4, paragraph D. You repeat? Section 40.
Just talk.
Now listen to what section 40 say. It say the executive, the president. Now I put on now the pan clearly. It say 41 say, there shall be a president of the Republic of Sierra Leone who shall be the head of state, the supreme executive authority of the Republic and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Boom. If you notice the point, no wait, sir. If you notice, always have to make this argument.
No, go to the point.
Myke,
Let's go to the point. All this now hype. Let him go to the point. So the president violated the constitution. Time to go.
So now, for So we say the president violate this constitution. He say paragraph 4 now. He say subsection 4c. He say notwithstanding any provisions of this constitution or any other law to the contrary, the president shall without prejudice to any such law as may for the time being be adopted by parliament be responsible, keyword, we call it in law operative word, be responsible in addition to the functions conferred upon him in this constitution, the execution of treaties, agreements. Listen, wait, no.
We don't talk about elections.
Wait, no. God.
We don't talk about constitution.
Why is it that when dry bones are mentioned, they are
mentioned? Yeah. You just read something. You mention something.
So you know really want to program like they really want to program. Now, they say the execution of treaties, comma, agreements, which is what I'm going to zero on, or conventions in the name of Sierra Leone. Parida, in the name of what in Sierra Leone. Now the tripartite agreement. It was an agreement within this constitution, which was entered into in the name of Pampo. So now, because it was entered into in the name of Sierra Leone, the president now, this present president, get this authority for always implement this agreement to the latter and in good faith. So now, nexus this with section 32(3) of the parent constitution
So
here.
section 32.
Wait now. Like, are you
Listen,
Myke, are you not the guest or are you not the moderator?
Just take a small pencil to take nothing.
Wait, Myke, are you not the guest or are you not the moderator?
No, take nothing now.
So now, we're going straight to section 32(3) of the Constitution, where say the president appoints commissioners and the chief electoral commissioner subject to consultation with registered political parties. Now, next of section 32(3 to recommendation 36 in this agreement, I don't reference you to. Now, Myke know one proverbial saying which says, if it's not broken, don't fix it. If it's not well, don't make them. And Myke know say, now parliament as we see also, the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2025, then a parliament for amend section 32(3 pursuant to a recommendation when we make now the tripartite recommendation when we tag recommendation 36 say let president go to follow again that provision not correct, we not agree partner, we not agree. The government of Sierra Leone and the main opposition party were too convergent, we agree say that provision not correct, so no use that again. And you don't agree, we don't go to the parliament for make we go do it for make we go repeal or amend them. Now you come back, you say no, that thing we don't agree, that recommendation 36, no, don't go by again. And they don't rely on that one we will be saying for change. Now they use now.
Alex, can I have a bite?
But I'm not done yet. So now, this is where the president don't go wrong. Now the question is why you ask me about this now. If you say now you don't give me beaucoup time for talk, when I don't disrupt the entirety of my time for talk, and even talk 2 minutes yet, you don't interrupt everything. So, however, this is where the presidents go wrong. That it violates section 40, paragraph subsection 4, paragraph D of the 1991 Constitution. So now, what APC gets against Edmond Alpha? These are other issues where he talk. Where I won't get me time for, but Myke, I don't know where this is the strategy he came with just to disrupt the entire show. He said, what APC gets against Edmond Sylvester Alpha, where to Ram is untenable. Now we say, this man, it was part of the problem where President Bion at the well of Parliament say, we past elections don't go down mad with so much bickering that everybody get hue and cry that this electoral commission always gets in shortfalls. He says, so we get to call a system overhaul. We review the entirety of the electoral process. Fast forward with the agreement of national unity and tripartite. Edmond Alpha was part of that botched election in 2023. Now, Edmond Sylvester Alpha was equally was a member of the commission, whilst he was the person pretending. He understands that when we say pretend, not necessarily means you Natalie Clark as I put on. So trivial. He was not the Tally Clark, but he was the person who was pretending, the staff who was working. And under EU supervision, his staff alter or he tamper, make it now clear for make it run a first hand, he alter or he tamper or he forge, which is a criminal offense, forgery, a capital offense. He changed 049 to 149 and give an undue advantage to an SLPP candidate. Right on the spot, the APC challenged Dr. Kelfara Mara, Dr. Richard Cole, and we all will be there at the scene. Upon that challenge, he still can't return. He not address that issue and announce the SLPP candidate's winner with all proof, RRF and all proof attached there too.
What did you do?
Wait, not what do we do?
Yeah,
That telling you that this is part of the... Now continue from that point. Part time day now we are not 10 minutes, man. The way they do also, this is a strategy just to make it keep me distracted. I will not be distracted. Now further to that one, this man can't get a podcast say when President Bill and the government of this country, inclusive SLPP, NGC, C4C, or everybody, don't say, what happened 2023, make it not repeat itself again. It's a 2023, it's not going to be, it's a 2028, it's not going to be different. It's just going to be business as usual. Same as 2023, 2018 and other elections. Then why we get the review committee? Why we get the tripartite recommendation? Further to that one, this man go parliament, he come up parliament. He come, he say, finally, you mimicking Sierra Leoneans, provoking them to anger, for which you know this office you're occupying, you are not qualified to occupy it. Now to the last point is this. Why then is the APC? Why will not take further redress mechanism? And that's wait, sir, please. These are serious issues we make. Why APC not take further redress mechanisms and that President Bio not get the opportunity again for make a withdraw that appointment and that the procedure for withdrawal is far longer and far tedious than how he appoints him. But now what is very clear is this. This same President's Bio, I am on tape, sacked Lara Tilopias. We get constitutional mandate. Clear provision how they remove an office. This same President's Bio, under in leadership, the Speaker of Parliament, Abbas Bundu, resign of Parliament.
Yeah, but I resign.
Wait, no more. I know they talk because like I know sabotage it.
No resign.
The same President's Bill, the Chief Justice, not one or two, Justice Cham, Justice Babatunde Edwards, they resign. We all know the background story.
What is the background?
The same President's Bill, Adi Macaulay, he pulled an anti-corruption commission.
If I keep on there.
Bro, let give me this 15 days, allow me to do me work. Where these people are all having clear constitutional term limits and how you take them off from the job. It breached the constitution. This same President Bill, a current justice of the Superior Court of Judicature, Justice Alan Holloway, don't pull him. We get clear positions how you pull her. So tell me true. You want to tell me say the same President Bill. In the interest of peace, this is where I want you to zero on. In the interest of peace, decorum and quiet, and in maintaining this fragile democracy, towards somebody will get the likelihood for plunge this country into chaos. You're not going to pull her back on these grounds and follow the same constitution. Where should we have for pull her? Because for say we're not able to pull her like our Siba talker. I can understand him is a layman. With all due respect to him. When you are not a lawyer, I'll call you a layman. You understand? He doesn't understand the procedure, how for removal. For say the president, you don't get that power. It's an affront to the president. He get the power for pull him back today. This constitution give president build that right. How if for pull him back like I appoint her? So it's not something who they say, no, he will do. And I want to tell me, brother, and I say, like I talk and almost say, for pull her now, he not say no, he will pull her, he say, but the way he long. That same way we belong, we pull her till appears. That's so if for Waka back, that same road for pull Edmond Sylvester Alpha. in the interest of peace and quiet.
So let me make this very clear. First of all, I want to.
Like Keke just don't point out some of the indicators the APC as president for look back. See the way we doing in favor with Tibale work for in government. He move people them out. Like Keke also believes that the president can able to talk to tell Edmund Alpha okay.
There is no way to change Edmund Alpha. Let's not labor on this. It's crystal clear. It's evident. In fact, Edmund Alpha don't begin work safe. So it gets a certain it gets reforms and policies them where it don't get the parliamentary rights, it don't get the legal provisional rights them for go ahead with them. So he's not going to change him. Let's forget about this. If my brothers want, they can protest all they want. After they protest, they will go home and sit down. If they want, they don't come to work. It's all up to them.
So which was AKK right to say, with democracy gets concerned because the president or they listen to them concern.
No. Democracy no means say if you do what is wrong, what they do is wrong.
Because this will lead to the next election.
No. This what they are doing. Let's try to establish first this, Alex. What they are doing is not democratic. President Bill did not violate any constitution. What he did, so it's not even part of the electoral provisions. There is a specific provision in the constitution that establishes how a president to appoint an electoral officer. Let me hear that 3210. President Bill not about now. In are the only lawyer from only the list of lawyer and they make the case. You say go testify that now. In are the only lawyer where you don't know we don't talk to President Bill violates the constitution. He's the only one I've heard that from. Even in your senior colleagues, none of them know they talk that. They say the president acted within the provisions of the law.
Point they make,
right?
The constitution give the president, and they say the president for honor the agreement within the tripartite.
It's an agreement. I seen this one, same station here, Honorable Bashkan Sidon, where talk say, he say the search and nomination committee. The recommendations so they put within the unity agreement for the search and nomination committee. He said whether they can't go to parliament for let them debate them, in the rally with colleagues them for let them expunge them. Now I see no me talk. So what's in the guarantee where show say this search and nomination and committee recommendations within the tripartite, if you go to parliament, then they go expunge them.
The president we don't see the signs say
president gave these people 8 months. 8 months, Edmund Alpha was acting in that position. So it was very, very evident and very responsible of them and all the political parties that were in the parliament for make sure say they for don't speed this up.
What's the situation at this country with president in the past they push parliament for pass law? Parliament of the 1-2. It happened. Why president will push parliament for them look into the constitutional instrument and just get something easy?
President gets every president gets their own style, how they rule. Right? So people in the parliament gets their own responsibility for do their own work. Not all presidents get for push the electoral is for let them do their work. The APC why the question where you can that question go back to APC. Why APC not make sure say they speed up this process? These were the same people who are stalling all them constitutional amendments here in the parliament. When they see the debates where they go on. Even when the Attorney General they try for consolidate, meet stakeholders them. This don't forget that this constitutional amendment, it don't they even Alex, something I didn't tell them they go academy. It don't start. Years back, they don't do expert consultations. They don't engage the media. They don't write position papers them. Thousands of them. Still, up to now, and not pass through it. President need for sit down and wait until the constitution pass. When we are already in election cycle.
So before okay, let's say possible say the president will change the decision. But before it come out, now a situation where everybody, my APCs until then they feel like so they don't take advantage by them. Why you not call them now in meeting and say no, this channel will change them, but for a country for law we move forward.
President has a lot. No. President has a lot. This is no brainer for president. President has a lot to deal with. You they get to tell the try for talk.
As main opposition party.
But you not violate constitution. President not trying for big them. Not a president for come and babysit them. Alex, are you getting this? That's not no. That if president want for do one within your own purview, within it will take your own sweet time for do one. But president gets a lot of things for deal with. What's in the happen now? The Gulf right now, petrol prices don't go up. That is more concerning to president than waiting APC they do so. Yeah, president hospitals them for let people then get medicine. That is more concerning to president than waiting APC they pay. Yeah, picking them for pay for them school fee, send subsidies to school, make sure say we retain teachers. That is more important to President Bio than within
they threaten the country in peace. Because let's say them protest. Like
they not threaten any peace. And on a more serious note, President Bio is just consultative.
If they decide to let them go out, obviously will affect the running of the, for example, the free trade in particular.
Yeah, well, that's why they have
because to. Because APC say they get large number.
That is why the police are going to look at all that. We are going to look at the pros and the cons. We are going to look at the merits and the demerits. Guys, the benefits and the...
I'm comfortable for say, by looks of the way they say, APC not get clearance from the police.
Well, I can't judge. I don't work for the police.
But it looks so comfortable for look at certain technicalities if it's a police not give them okay.
Well, I know that the first time in premise established here very clearly say, we at the office of the president, we believe say protest is part of democracy, right? We upheld them. But I'll tell you back, say, the Public Order Act of 1965 heavily get the powers for regulate protest. So we hope say we brother them go follow the modus operandi, then go follow the rules and regulations of what's in the police they required for. What's in that? Then for write a letter, then for show the time, when they protest, then for show the routes them when they pass, then for show how many people then they protest. Then the police go look at that and look at the security. This is not the police tell me.
It's a number of people there.
Yeah, that's the law. Look at that. Look the protest law. It then online either. When you protest according to the Public Order Act, what you for do? It then not to me the talker. I you feel say if it's an IG I talk to before they come there. I read it. Waiting I need for follow. So if they fulfill all the requirements with the police, it's fine. Let them can protest.
All the requirements and they're looking at APC. If they will fulfill them.
And we know the APC. Always in this man they talk so we know say na big talk, then get structures all over. Now elections can they not even get party agents them. Who say who they not even get party agents and there's structures that way they say so they get structures that sit here, they get structures that here, they get this. So at the end of the day, we so listen, we sit here and Alex and discuss on a friendly matter on issues of national importance. But we brought them for understand, say, then they stall the progress of this country. It is very imperative for let them know that they are stalling the progress of this country. They are not participating in parliament. They are not participating in the councils. Our hospitals and PHUs need to be monitored. Our markets need to be clean. The streets need to be tidy.
See the number of the Bokuna street now, what they see. When it concern, just talk about the health system, parliament for pass new laws, may be affected. So why the president and we look at all this? Oh, yeah, so that thing is very important and just say, let me call this guy. It just like for example, I borrow the word I ask for parliament, poor man and girlfriend get problem. Now with the level they keep ego to and lost the relationship.
It's not about ego, it's about principles. Don't put it ego. We're not getting any ego here. We're not violate any provision. We're not violate any constitution here, Alex. It's about principles, simple, basic principles. At the end of the day, that's why government has to be very functional. Yeah, we are going to look at ways and means and make sure say we address the issues there and then councils. Yeah, and I make with appoint acting mayors and we get for appoint people to let them do the work. Yeah, we cannot sit down and wait for APC. No, well, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's acting, right? Our councils have to work. Yeah, we'll look for. Listen, Alex. We'll look for. No. You're not jumping. Wait. I'm not jumping. Alex.
Look at this.
Alex, allow me to have my bite. Allow me to have my bite. Allow me to have my bite.
A way to feeling it.
If you want, you can sit home all day, but governance has to run. In as much as we are very consultative, in as much as we are very inclusive. No, I'm coming. So the same laws are the laws we follow. The same law. We are going to look at the provisions. So listen, that's why we have lawyers. That's why we consult. We're going to.
The mayor tweet this.
Alex, come land on this first. Yeah, we get lawyers. Yeah, we don't talk about lawyers in this country. SLPP gets them. You get what I mean? So we are going to sit down and look at the laws. We don't do anything without the provisions of the law. When they look at the provisions, we look at things that were justified. Then we make sure, say, but the councils are going to run. And one of the options that are not off the table is we might appoint mayors. We might appoint people who go work.
How do you
now
go
acting
about it? The question
until
is,
you come and we take our positions back. Well, we look at the provisions. We'll look at the provisions.
Well, let us see.
We'll look at the provisions.
Let's see the powers you're going to rely on.
The same
Where
way,
authority is going to be derived from.
No, the same way AKK, we will not get no legal basis, no constitutional merit. For long as Sidona us, when they use government resources. For long as Sidona us.
Myke, no, not create confusion at this
No. We don't want to create confusion.
We don't want to create confusion.
Because at the end of the day, we did not violate any provisions.
Alex,
the president did not violate any
this
provisions.
program is recorded.
No,
I am warning Myke. They likely want to create confusion in this country.
No.
You don't have any legal authority to
We'll look
rely
at the
on.
provisions. We'll look at the provisions.
You see,
all what they say, councils have to work.
These acts tell you how, when there is vacancy in a council, how they go about for filling
We'll
vacancy.
look at it. Maybe we'll come here next time, we'll look at it. We'll go read it and look at it.
No problem.
Yeah?
No problem.
We have our legal team, they will look at it.
No problem.
All the team in the try for say, appointing mayors are not off the table.
It is not an appointment.
No. Acting mayors is not off the table.
You cannot appoint.
You can keep our councils at a stalemate. Our markets need to be clean. Our hospitals need to have medicine. Our streets need to be clean. So, you go back and reconsider. You go back and reconsider.
Myke, you make a point.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's the same way where they don't act, or they want to let the president act unconstitutionally. Where they also don't act unconstitutionally. They not done them. So
me and you don't know the provisions on the constitution on that, on the nomination of an acting mayor. We'll not read them. I believe that. You get to tell me that is not the conversation here, Alex. But what me want let this man understand here is this. Wait,
So
Alex. What me want let this man understand is as government.
It's an electable position.
Listen, as government. Listen. Wait. When I talk. As government, we have the moral responsibility for make sure say government is at work. You get to no, I can't
for dialogue and done with
so we open to dialogue. If they want to dialogue, we can open to dialogue. But you cannot dialogue with us. No, listen. You cannot dialogue with conditions. You cannot. You don't go dialogue. That man, they don't make the stance very clear, very explicit. Say the only way they will return back to work if president remove Edmond Alpha. So what you tell me now? You tell me say Edmond president for what?
Yes. Okay, look, in the interest of peace.
No. Now no one get this country.
No, in the interest of peace.
If no one get this
Myke,
country,
you know one piece.
that is not a popular demand.
Myke, you know one piece.
So you try to say if they not remove Edmond Alpha.
That's what I am saying.
So this you make this country ungovernable.
I said in the interest of peace, and I'm now asking you, Myke, you know one piece?
I want peace.
Me say one piece. So in the interest of peace, make it pull it back.
No, not on una interest. Edmond Alpha they
I'm not saying that we interest. I say in the interest of peace.
It's not the
The
interest
APC
of
saying in the interest of peace.
It is not the interest of every Sierra Leonean.
No,
AKK.
It's the interest of
The Chadi report
the
says
majority of Sierra Leoneans.
70% of Sierra Leoneans call your boycott a sham.
Okay, let us see.
It's not effective.
Then let us see how the
It is not
protest is going
nationalistic.
to look like.
Go and read
Let
the
us
Chadi
look how the
report. Not
protest
on me
is going to
talk.
look.
It's authoritative.
Make we do this protest. May they see how many Sierra Leoneans.
Una just follow the rules of engagement. Una just follow the rules of engagement. Simple. Protest is part of democracy. We welcome it at the office of the president.
We are asking police to provide us the necessary security.
Follow the modus operandi. When you protest, una go home, una sit down back.
No
Simple.
problem. No problem.
That is not going to change anything.
No problem.
Yeah?
No problem.
You cannot dictate to the president or tell the president how to
We
be
are not dictating to
That
the
is
president.
what you did. You give
We
ultimatum
are
to the
not.
president.
We are not
You
dictating
can't do
to the
that.
president.
It's a
The
disrespect.
president is the fountain of honor.
We
cannot dictate to the president.
do.
We curve on the indulgence of the president.
Didn't you write a letter of giving the president an ultimatum?
No, we didn't do that. We asked the president to engage with the
You
president.
did not give the president 48 hours ultimatum.
No.
You did not do that.
No, we are saying.
No, did you? Did you give the president an ultimatum?
No,
AKK?
we didn't give the president ultimatum.
Did you not give
request?
No. It's not a humble request. It was time frame. It was time
There's a
bound.
difference between a humble request and an ultimatum.
By giving a time frame, that's a humble request. A time frame. Like they say, if you not give me this, they can use in 48 hours. If you not give me this, that's a humble request. How humbling is that, AKK? Let not do that to this country.
Myke, let will accept say President Bio is the father of this country.
Yes.
Let will accept say President Bio
Again, but who picking them more?
Yes.
No accept say President Bill. I won't say picking them, not to all in picking them. Always they do and we see want to.
I agree.
Well, for accept I say President Bill, not for always use hammer for knocking.
He's not using hammer. President Bill has been very consultative.
Let me make my points.
He has been very consultative. Now they're calling
Myke,
beauty
you are a
humanity.
father of a home.
You are beauty humanity.
Myke,
You're not good.
let me put you on the spotlight.
Yeah.
Myke, you're a father of a home. I know you have a very gentle person. Myke, tell me before God and man say all you picking anything we want, nothing they do.
If there's anything they want to add,
No, anything we
majority as long as you do not do.
I say Myke, you picking them. Now all what you want, you picking they do.
Majority.
No, not that I ask.
Majority.
Now all thing what you want, you
as
picking.
long as it's good, as long as the guy true.
Now all thing what you picking, what you want, now you picking they do right.
Not when they go do right because
So
it's up to
because
them.
no wait let me go step by step. No, because not all thing they do right. Now let me say in that 1% when you picking they do the wrong thing, they go take matter pencil. You wap and
So you know the picking a wrong thing you do right.
No, and the question was
No. What are the picking do the wrong thing?
wait.
So you know the wrong
No,
thing. So you want
wait.
the person to be again massy on you.
No wait.
No, that's what you
because
say.
the analogy they make.
So the analogy
So
is
because
that's
the
the
picking don't
best.
falter one. So if I go take matter pencil, you wap in
So what are the picking is now we don't falter?
No, I just give you.
No. You got to make it very
Alright,
explicit
well,
for the viewers and colleagues
Hey,
understand.
Myke.
AKK, we cannot run this country on the basis of the narratives of APC.
No.
We have a government to run.
No.
Government has to run.
Alright.
That is-
Our
that
markets
is
need to be
established.
clean.
That is
Our
established.
hospitals need to be
That
stocked.
is established.
Our PHUs need to have
Our
vaccine.
councillors are
If you
MPs and
don't
don't sit at
want
home
to
because
come
they want
to
to sit
work,
at home.
if APC choose not to come to work,
Okay.
we are going to move with governance. We are not going to.
That move was
We will
supported by
use
law.
yes, we look at the laws. We look at the laws, we look at the provisions and see if it's possible. But one thing I want you to understand, my brother, having an acting mayor or acting mayors across this country, it's not off our tables.
My brother, let me say this to you. Let me say, no, please, this is a punchline. And let me say this to you. President Bio is not ruling this country as a dictator. He's ruling this country as a democratically elected president. And so therefore, whatever act he has to take in the interest of this country must be supported by legality.
Alright, so that is what he has been doing. And that is what he has been doing. And that is what he has been doing. That is what he has been doing explicitly clearly. That is what he has been doing. Sticking with the rules of the game, sticking with the constitutions of the game. Now you want him to violate the constitution.
Alright, Myke, let we get the point. Let me ask the question. I collect this because it's politics. Many times I left the guest them for letting for exchange blows.
But this is not really what we expect from the government of the
what you even for no?
to be listening people.
We are listening. We've been listening all this while.
So
the 3 days consultation letters we sent to you, it was a listening.
Alright, the program you listen to now, Politics and the People, already come to you from Liberty Online Television. Of course, we're there so every Tuesday, and we discuss politics. And the two gentlemen in the studio this evening, we get Myke Brewa, Director of Communication at State House, and Lawyer Abdulkarim Kamara, we are member of the APC communication team. And they also for discuss, as we ask the question, if with all the concern the APC gets, if protest will be the right way for whether government listen to them or them protest and go make them get the answer. And at the end we want to discuss this evening, we will get the two gentlemen there. Myke, you don't make so much point. And
I just want to know one before you go do ya. I just want let me brother know, understand, say, I know the question we want to ask me on protest. I really expect say you people should have protested on raising salaries for teachers. You should have protested on raising wages for our nurses. You should have protested on raising salaries for our police officers. You have been protested on the fuel hike. How we sit down and discuss to bring in the prices down. But just because APC is focused on coming to power, everything one they do now for kind of power. Not for the people they want to care about. Look at the mayor. And the left the council she's so focused on flag bearer thing. That is not fair to the people of this country. It's not even fair to APC supporters.
Looking at Myke, if we protest, now go back now and go sit down. He believes the president not to change that decision. He also believes the president gets so much in aid to the point that you know we will self again for get at times if was out now because get other things for address. With all these comments, when I feel say then they devalue una. as a party?
Genuinely, I think my brother don't bite more than he can swallow. Meaning, yes, he works in the office of the president at State House, but he cannot determine what the president can do and what he cannot do. For my brother to be seated here to say, President Bill, no, they reverse that decision.
Where's the director of
No,
communication?
he hasn't got that powers. He's not even knowledgeable in that fact.
So now we
No,
the party they speak.
but Mr.
So
Communication.
it's also be say.
I know
they
his
speak
role in the office of the president.
The presidency.
But for him to say President Bill cannot do this, no. The only person where they say I know they do this is President Bill himself.
He come on out from in director of communication. Una the feel say una they devalue una party.
Pa, let me repeat.
Their statement una the feel say
genuinely
they devalue una.
genuinely SLPP knows APC big past them party. They know that they. So it's so infantile for make we feel say SLPP they devalue APC. No, it's like when you compare a dwarf and a giant.
But Peking can devalue him, Papa. If you want to kind that context.
You understand? That's why I'm saying. No, that's what I'm saying. It's like you comparing
No, that's
a dwarf and a giant.
As a lawyer, you shouldn't
No,
say that.
my brother.
Peking can devalue him, Papa. Devaluation don't mean how old you are.
But that again is anchored on morals. How you go back time Peking.
I agree. So,
You understand? So that again is anchored on morals. You understand? So for me, I don't see SLPP for make the able devalue APC when they not to Kamarang.
Well, that's not our goal.
You understand? But however, what is very pressing here, now that in as much as we don't say we will protest and peacefully, nothing is going to stop us from doing so.
That's fine.
Because
that's
that's
your
because
constitutional
because I ask when I don't do all the thing I don't boycott, don't do this. And Myke, of course, if anything I say now, if you tell me now, say the PC they come out to me, I believe you because in an authoritative voice.
I agree.
From Myke, not to reporter in a State House. He is the director of communication.
I know that.
What tells you? It is speak on behalf of State House. We don't know the head of State House, the president. Lord pull the country in ourselves.
Yes.
Now, if Myke say, now go protest and go back in house, the president not go change in decision. The president gets other serious thing and way for deal with.
And
We say a whole political party, opposition, the main opposition don't say they don't participate in governance to the point that they don't threaten to for protest or you say una not threaten, I don't permit for protest. Una nothing say una don't turn then they say una like lightweight.
I repeat again. Not compare a giant and a dwarf.
But
SLPP not able to see we like lightweight.
But
That is why I have said here, and I'm on record. Nothing on planet Earth is going to stop us from embarking on our peaceful protest as earmarked.
what if we told the indicator they
Therefore-
put the police not get clearance?
Bruh, what would they ask police for? Not to forbid them give a clearance. Would they ask police for them provide for with security?
What if we
Therefore, don't understand this. We are playing according to the laws, the rules of engagement. We only solicit police assistance for provide for with security. Now, if we communicate to them, say the dates, the time, and how we protest go look like. We go communicate time to them when the time.
una don't right there now?
No, not right there. We just for make them know say we are ready for it and we are going to provide leadership for it. We don't already give them the notification. So we are going to do this.
We don't see people
But
there.
when we're ready for do them, we communicate to you the time, how we go about them, and what we want from you and for provide for you the necessary
We
security.
don't see all civil society want for protest in this country. They invite them na police headquarters. They end up for arrest them.
Well, that tells you again how Brazil is our democracy for today. And this is also the reason why the APC in protest very fundamental. So every Sierra Leonean, irrespective of the fact that you not belong to APC, we are saving the soul of this country. We are saving this document, the Constitution of Sierra Leone. If we all not come together, whether it be APC now, you not be APC. But let us save this Constitution, fire on the mountain. So therefore, the APC is saying, we don't do this out of malice. We don't do this because we want to challenge President Bio. We don't do this because we want to tell President Bio, say, you not the father of this country. You not the peace ambassador of this country. You know the icon of peace, unity. Now this country.
I don't get only adjective, yeah.
Do
It seems
ya?
not they listen.
Listen to Sierra Leoneans. But me, I know say, in the firmness of conviction, I know say President Bio.
APC does not represent the majority of Sierra Leoneans.
I believe say President Bio.
So what's you talking
but
about?
listen to the majority of Sierra Leoneans.
But APC does not represent the
And so
majority of Sierra
therefore,
Leoneans.
my brother.
No, but withdraw that statement.
No, we are the majority.
In the opposition, in a majority.
Hey, bro, this election will not come up and so there's so many
evidence. There is no evidence that this is what they tell people. There is no evidence
why you know the exercise patience and restraint for making
you won the elections. Stop this.
Alex, you're really treating me fairly. Myke will have the rest of the 10-15 minutes he will talk, I will not interrupt him. But the tsunami can inside Myke not they give me the laxity for making enjoy me time. So therefore, we say, you see me a crying baby. Me the time for say, President Biogo listen to we. I am of that firm conviction. And I've said it, my main YouTube within an epic radio one day. I say if I get the opportunity for sit down before President Bio, I go tell and say, Padu, they don't know your foot. Do your President Bio. You don't work so hard for this country. You don't sweat for this country. You don't go to the war front for this country. You know what? Nothing at this country pass peace. Edmond Sylvester Alpha. Not to the right person. For make your legacy endure. It get the likelihood for plunge this country into war, into chaos.
But Myke said president ready for listening. All landed.
President Bill is a listening person.
President not talking. During the time when he sworn in Monanfa, he
President
made it very
Bill
clear.
is a listening person.
He will pass this.
Yes.
He made it very clear.
Can I say this today? He's human. When the need called for, President Bill said we say they make Lunge Bridge.
President Bill not violate constitution.
President Bill said they make Lunge Bridge. Yeah. He said that every teacher will not teach for over 10-15 years in Peking for good scholars.
Lunge Bridge is not Lunge Bridge is not off the table. That is why we are building. That is why we are building 125.
Alarm. In the absence
of. You can't say President Bill talk.
In the absence of.
He's human. President Bill said this. You want to answer. Listen to President Bill talk in Ramadan message. He said this country say he come with so many intention for do so many things. He said we're not going to do all this in 10 years. He said, but he will make sure say before he be left.
The next SLP people.
But wait, but me not have been lied to person. So that don't tell you say if you wait, he promise you all, not to all able to fulfill. So for say President we don't talk this in the reverse. In the reverse, in the interest of waiting, peace, quiet, and in the best interest of Sierra Leone. So therefore, the APC is saying the protest not will last resort. But I mean so many things that where they are to be asked. Where they are to disposal, we're not insolvent of strategies. We get so many. But as we go, that's how we unfold the strategies. One amongst the key strategy now, that with the protest. And that SLPP, any attempt for make them say, we cancel us them, we mayors them, we chairpersons them, we not just sit on our host. Because they want to sit on our host. This is now where the argument is coming from. The legal argument is coming. They don't choose for sit on our host because they want to sit on our host.
They choose to. Nobody not get there.
But wait.
No, they choose to.
Alex.
They choose to.
They don't sit on our host because they want to sit on our host.
Take notes. You get pen.
Alex. They don't sit on our host because they want to sit on our host. They sit on our host because not to them they vote for. Now them party they vote for. And the party where they vote for, nobody not go to that queue. We go vote for Abdul Kagbo, they vote APC. Because the PR system, where we just practiced in 2023, now the party they vote for. Now the party they return una to electable positions. This party say, we don't send so una come back. So the party don't call them. Ebo, wait a second. They not see them recklessly or carelessly or they no one work. The people of this country will believe in the APC. We give them the mayor, give them these seats, the 54 seats na parliament. Say no, we don't want this. We don't want this appointment. We not come back. If you want to replace them, the law make how to replace them. We have to follow that. But however, what I want to land on very strongly, any attempt by this government for do anything otherwise that is not provided for by law, the APC is going to come strongly and heavily to protect this constitution.
You just say, Myke say, then go put representative then. Acting mayor.
I want to see who said this local governments make provision for acting mayor.
Then Myke will try for
I want to see who said this local government show you for acting councillor. Who said this local government show you for acting chairman?
Go look at the laws.
I want this is the law that is regulating the local authorities, the local council. This is why it is called the Local Government Act.
Those decisions are not off the table.
This president
Government has
gets
to
today,
run.
President
Our
Bill,
councils have to run.
By the way,
find a way.
by the way, Myke they talk, it's like the way the level low than they now.
no problem.
Law no law than the
Wallahi, not possible. Wallahi,
Okay.
count me on me words. It's not possible. No.
Okay.
It's not possible.
All right.
I repeat that 10 times. It's not possible.
We'll look at the laws. We'll look at the
Wallahi,
positions.
Salona law
We'll
they
look
rule
at-
this country.
So that's why I
Salona a
said,
democratic state. Anything they do in this country, now law for provide for her.
but no, Edmond Alpha, they're not for choosing. I love for provide for her. You're biting yourself.
Sir?
You say Salona a country of laws. You say everything what they do for follow the law. Now the same law will follow for
But fine.
for
And
appoint Edmond Alpha.
This is where my brother he say,
Right?
don't listen.
Now the same law
This
will
is where
follow
my
for
brother say, listen,
appoint Edmond Alpha.
I am my brother
And you
say,
allowed it because
he say, he don't listen. Senior lawyers them.
yeah, we never criticize.
Whenever
that.
say President Bill breach or abrogate
They
the law.
all said
And let me say this to
No.
you. Let me say this to you with all respect to the law. It's immaterial how long you don't practice the law. Understand this. What's important now for make you get the opportunity and the know-how for make you know who said the law did in the law books.
so. You know, past all the
No,
one that we
please,
don't count.
that's not what I am saying.
Oh, okay.
Abdul Karim seated here get the opportunity and the laxity of time for research extensively. And I repeat now, yeah, and let me be on tape. That the provision where the president abrogates, now section 40, subsection 4, paragraph D of the 1991 constitution, we say the president gets plus all other powers that will confer on him. That any agreement we enter into for and on behalf of the state, it gets that duty for making implementant to the latter.
That bring you with
And
all
so any attempt,
with all this what they happen in KK. We see the Tijan Kaba style of
That's your-
politics or
that's a
style
fine,
of
that's a fine
governance.
reference.
We see the Anescoma style of governance. So now they enjoy position.
I once say this. I repeat about this now, but I say in passing. In this current dispensation, all waiting make we fed senseless war in this country is now prevalent than any other time before. This now the government this will not even get room for the opposition. We don't even get the opportunity. In fact, for them then see say anything the opposition do, they are so annoyed. They are so vexed. They are so paranoid. They are so
So now,
they are so uncomfortable. In fact, they know they listen. Let me put this again on record. Mohammed Pope Kamara, the Deputy Publicity Secretary and the Deputy Minister of, I think, of Information and Civic Education, be na Epic Radio. Saboti say, he say, as far as in concerned, in fact, he want make APC die. You know what? So for them, if they have the opportunity, they want to strangulate the APC overnight. So that tomorrow we'll grab the money, they know you're not again when they call APC. But one thing I want to make them know, no amount of intimidation will allow the APC to fade away because the APC is an organic institution. The APC is organic.
so if you see with the action of the government,
No amount of intimidation.
They have for making
No
APC
amount
fade.
of intolerance. No amount of police victimization or brutalization. No amount of vindictiveness will allow the APC for erode in face in the political dispensation in this country.
You know, facing our people within our party again, like they play with the party, possibly which other people they say they sell to government, make the government get mind power and so.
I cannot attempt in that area. That's a dangerous area. But however, if that is in fact true, I'll provoke them to their conscience. Your mama, it better pass your mama mate. No matter how it is, you may have lost your ill feelings in the APC. It's better to have the APC than to be in the hands of the SLP.
Over the years, with the student union, they threatened for strike. Authorities and they call them. But in this case, for a whole opposition party, they seem for ignore now.
Bruh,
So now if it's somebody don't know say
in fact, this is what brings me now to another sensitive issue of state capture and political instrumentalization of every facet of society. Civil society, student union organizations. Who say you're a student union again in this country? Everything has been pocketed and muzzled. Everybody's apprehensive. Everybody's afraid to freely communicate. Now, let me give you, when you talk about the issue of journalism in this country. There was a Dutch journalist in this country who ran for in life for Common Salon. He was investigating something in this country. An international journalist. He ran for Common Salon because a life be at stake. This is a situation where Sierra Leone, we are nicknamed to be a narcotic state.
Salon a narcotic state?
We are nicknamed to be a narcotic state.
When?
With extradition.
What's your
yes, correct. So that's my reference.
Yeah.
My reference is clear.
What
that
is
the
it?
Dutch government has served.
Do you know a narco state? No, do you know what's the definition of a narco state? Not to allow me, but I just use words.
I'm not talking as
no, but you're a lawyer. You're on tape. Do you know what is a narco state? You're calling your country a narco
Sierra Leone
state?
is nicknamed a narcotic state.
It's a nickname.
The nickname when? What a reference? Point them out.
Let me give
now
you
the nicknamer.
No,
but give the preference. You can't just say words. When you say narco state, when you say narco state, that is serious.
Am I not going?
No. That is very serious.
Am I not going to respond for what?
No.
Now let me substantiate.
Okay.
Sierra Leone is nicknamed a narcotic state. One, our ambassador to Guinea was intercepted in his official vehicle with substances suspected to be drugs. And as I'm speaking now, the culprit is now serving jail time in Guinea. One. Number two, Sierra Leone is served by the Dutch government for a drug baron suspected to be living in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone has been intersected at international borders with drugs transited from Sierra Leone. With all this bad image surrounding Sierra Leone, I think as a nation, we have to come up very strong to salvaging the image of this country.
All right, continue.
So the APC is not only saying Edmond Alpha, the APC is saying the state needs to be salvaged. The state needs to be saved. The state, the reputation, the character, the image of Sierra Leone has to be rebranded. We need to do it as a nation. We need to do this collectively for the interests of Sierra Leone. And Myke will join us in that crusade.
All right, Myke, like I don't say, they don't nickname Salon for being a narcotic state.
That I'm in view.
Yes.
I've given references.
I've
given references.
He certainly doesn't know.
Let him.
With
the three references I give, let him.
Okay. So now the point I reach to ask you too. You also say, with all what that happened, Salon look like Salon they under state capture.
Correct.
Nothing they happen.
As a government, you're not comfortable.
So Alex, certain things and the old people then say, "Oh, come now, you don't know, na journalist them. For the facts, check certain things and they. If I talk something I will not right, before tell me say, Myke, what you talk so you know right. If this man they talk now about say state capture, but I have press freedom, Alex. I want to give people, and that ever happen at this country. When you have ministers will come and sit, you talk, you say what you want to say. In the AKK, you don't have. I don't talk something that were very outrageous. In the common, I'm coming. Naya during their time. Naya during that time. Naya during their time, during the APC time, we'll see them beat a journalist there, die of brain hemorrhage. A beach.
And
the newspaper. Naya Usi, a journalist, a Pekin way forward, a student way just forward waiting. WhatsApp message. A female student, WhatsApp, that's how WhatsApp can we just forward on a group no more. Not a journalist, so the whole area they lock her up. Naya Amnesty International report come out where it say this country had the press freedom, it don't drop.
And Naya Usi.
And today, when you look at the World Justice Report,
you see,
when you look at the World Justice Report, you interrupt. When you look at the World Justice Report, among neighboring countries in these countries, they are in one country where they don't make exceptional gains into one. Look it up. When you look at press freedom, now this country here, you see, would they give subvention to media poverty? Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this country, they give subvention to media poverty. Now, this cou Now this country here, you see press freedom indices, it don't come up comparatively to other countries across this country. Civil liberty records, it don't come up. So what's in this man? You don't know how they talk. All I talk that way, this my brother how they talk. And I talk that way they just in the pool. It just they talk no more because it's a big talk. You know what's in a stake? In stake now is state where we say it's run. Government not in control. It's run by drug people. Everybody get gone. That is not the case here in this country. It's not the case. We are among the 5th peace countries in Africa.
And the most
what are you talking about?
In the world.
What are you talking about? We've reduced maternal mortalities to 70%.
You don't say about how Sierra Leone is currently on a fragile
unhappiness index where you talk about. Have we ever been unhappy? During our time we'll be happy. Look it up. We'll always be unhappy in this country. But there are indices in this country that we are proud of.
Myke.
We are proud of being among the countries that have reduced maternal mortality to 70%. We are proud that we are among the most safest countries in this country. During APC time, now this country, no, listen to me. During APC time, go back and look at your records. This was a country when I be the worst place for a woman and give birth. During APC time, you take a look at the 2013. When you take a look at the 2013, anything where they give records to it. 2013, the statistical report. This country was the worst country, most corrupt country on earth. Look it up. This country was the most corrupt country on earth. Now, businessman and they come, you get scammers and when APC boys say when they can they hold people, then they hold their money, they call police and they can't arrest them, they lock them up back. This country was blacklisted.
As it is blacklisted currently.
Currently, it's not. You get the investment. Now look at the investment index where they can at this country, my brother. Now look at the investment index where they can. More investors that don't can at this country pass during that time. Look it up.
Which investor we don't casalo?
No, look at the mining companies. Look it up. Let Alex pull them up.
And how has that reflected to Australia?
It has reflected. It don't stable with economy. Yes. From inflation, it don't come down. Me, the records are they talk with. Are they talk on facts?
Well, clear point to me.
No, where are they talk? Are they talk on facts? Not to wait in APC, they talk, me they talk. Why are they talk on record? What people that
how look these mining companies reflected in the basic livelihood of Sierra Leone?
So now I explain to you so. These mining companies in this country don't employ more people.
Yeah?
Yes. They don't employ people. They don't employ people. So you want a mining company go there? So you want me say mining company go there now? Then go they work now? They know they employ people. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
But what's your argument? I said they don't employ more people.
No, that's not my argument.
So do you agree with me? Said we have more mining companies.
The unemployment
do you agree with me?
Is more alarming than any other time before.
So do you agree with me that we have more mining companies in this country than before?
No, I cannot. I can confirm to the fact that we have more illegal mining companies in the country than any other time before.
I said we get more mining companies. Yes, we have more mining companies in this country. We've built more hospitals in this country. Yeah? So don't sit here. No.
You don't remember this mining company going up of digital?
Can we
illegal mining?
Can we
pass?
So can we look it up? Can we look it up here? How many registered mining companies 2025 and how many registered mining companies in 2017 you left 2018? Can we look it up here to justify that? Can people who are looking at us...
My question is that how has that reflected to the
I just explained to you now, the mining companies, even the registered mining companies, they don't employ...
With this high cost of living and with this massive unemployment rate ever in the history of Sierra Leone.
Massive employment rate ever in the history of Sierra Leone?
But it's how many thousands of students that will roam the streets of Freetown.
Yeah, it depends. Even in America, you get people who are unemployed. Depending on what you go read. I don't ever see doctor, engineer, or somebody who go read geology. They suffer in this country. Or nurse, we don't get
work. Them.
No,
host of them.
I don't see them. They will employ doctors. They will employ nurses. When you look at the fourth industrial revolution employment,
Myke left.
I'm telling you the truth.
Myke left.
I'm telling you the facts.
I have enormous respect.
No, I'm telling you the facts.
You are a Muslim.
No, I'm not a Muslim. I'm a Christian. Let me make that clear. Yes, okay, I'm a Catholic.
Okay.
Let me tell you this now. Let me tell you now. Let's this one fast. Let me tell you this. Yeah, Sierra Leone is not where we want it to be. It's not. That is not where I'm sitting here. I'm telling you. But I go tell you, say, how I left salon. I go tell you, say, how I left salon. No, listen. No. I go tell you, I will give the indices for tell you.
As I'm talking to you now.
No, I will give you the indices. I will give you the indices.
Now for the past 1 month, complete or 2 months.
I will give you the indices.
Lunge Tagri Road.
I will give you the indices.
But now one ferry they run the
But you
thing.
dey just pick one great thing. If
Eh,
I tell
but
no, listen,
I am giving you
I will give you the
fundamentals.
indices. I will give you the indices.
As it is now, the
Alex,
issue of transportation
am I going to have my time?
is more challenging than any other time before.
Alex, can I have my time? AKK, let me come to the basic indices of human survival. Basic indices of human survival. You people left electricity at 16%, electricity access at 16%. Today is 36.
And with industries.
Oh,
Little.
Allow me to just land. Let people understand. 36%. As I speak to you, we get rural communities and we lights not ever reach.
And this is the
Wait
situation
today-
as I right
No,
now.
listen,
For the past 3 weeks, we get like
they come.
3 days rather, man, not 3
Listen,
weeks.
Freetown is not Sierra Leone. So I tell you now, I say we get listen now, we get constant light and boyamba. We light not ever reach day. They pay taxes. They are Sierra Leoneans.
Just a
Their
very
life
small
matter.
community where
Okay, they matter.
in
In ever reach day. Lights the kono, lights the bow, lights the kenema. As I tell you, so 24 hours a day.
24 hours.
Yes.
I just came from
yeah,
yesterday.
but I tell you, lights the day, 24 hours.
No, not 24 hours.
Okay, lights the day. If not 20, not to 24 hours.
Before
lights
this time,
the day.
light on the
Constant.
we don't enjoy way to come.
No, I'm coming. I am coming. Let me establish that.
BKPS.
One I come, education, access to education for let people and go school in this country.
Exactly. Let's talk.
Right? Access to education on a school retention rate.
And with this your political pass rate.
Today, school retention rate is 129%. Yeah, one account left at 64%. This is a fact. Today, as I talk to you now, more belly woman them. The way belly woman them they die during that and then they die so today at this country. Today, as I tell you, so hospitals across this country all get a stand-alone power system. All
And
the
the current
hospitals.
understanding missing at
And I'm coming. Don't take
No,
one.
understand.
Don't take one
no, not to
scenario.
understand. Me,
No, listen.
to be
Don't
honest,
take
when-
one
when
scenario.
I listen, you,
No,
Myke.
listen. These are the
Myke,
facts
when
that
I
they give.
listen,
No,
you,
allow me blah.
I am beginning to
No,
notice.
listen.
Disingenuity
No.
to the
These are
highest
these are the
extent.
facts. You look at the BHO
see-
records. These are the facts.
you see, to be
when
honest,
I speak,
Myke-
I don't speak like
Now,
an
let me-
person.
let me give you
I
this joke,
speak
Alex.
on merits. I
I'm giving
speak
you-
with
you are a
facts. I
researcher and
speak
a
with
journalist.
data.
And sometimes
Yeah.
I don't know whether
No.
you are an investigative journalist.
No, listen.
Go to,
I still have my bet.
Go to court stage.
I still
Go
have
to
my
Okupa Government Hospital. You hardly meet Panadol there. In fact, they operate on referrals.
nurses and the nurses and they listen you. How hospital they not
That's what I'm telling you. They operate on referrals.
So you want to say the WHO records on 70% reduction of mortality is a sham? No, are you saying it's a sham? And this is the thing about you, APC. You don't believe in records. You don't believe in facts. You don't believe in records.
What is this record that
What's
is saying?
the way now for
Listen, Alex,
Sidon for argue?
What is this?
You're not a lawyer. You don't believe in references.
No.
You don't believe in
What is this
authoritative
record?
data.
No, wait.
No, it's
Mr. Brewa,
sad.
wait.
No, it's sad.
What is this record that says?
It's
go
sad.
to PCHMS.
It's sad. Are you going to say hospital with that Panadol all the day?
No, wait.
That is argument and this one that they tell una people them.
God.
Are you gonna say a hospital where get a doctor, it get nurses, it get a cost recovery system?
I told you.
Then you say one Panadol all the day.
Operate on referrals.
You say one Panadol all the day. You saying this on national TV, AKK.
Hey God.
AKK. We are not saying Sierra Leone is here.
Please.
Yeah, we are not saying Sierra Leone. We still have more to do.
Alex, I
But Sierra Leone, we are on the trajectory to economic recovery. We are better than how we began
Some
before.
of these referrals is talking about.
Yeah.
You know what people do operate.
You can't say Panadol in hospital.
We touch lights.
Who's touch lights,
But
I say we get a standing loan power system at all 12 hospitals.
My friend, a brother to me, a very, very long-standing friend,
And this
lost his only wife as a result of that. Energy.
And let me tell you
That's
this.
no electricity.
And let me tell you.
in
Now
the
this is
hospital.
make una not the kind of power. Because you know why? Because we are not true to these people.
Myke.
I hope you journalists for the tell una true. You don't know that referral hospitals have a stand-alone power system. Even Kiama Road here, look the solar system where they dey. You go cannot it
Now, so one step back.
then you the case don't say hospital not get one Panadol. Now
To
hospital.
be honest, go to some of the hospital.
That's all the one kind of power. You think people don't know
Alright.
how deceitful you are? APC.
Hey, Myke.
We go.
No, you they consider a landed person.
Alright.
Can't talk say hospitals and they will
We
not get
go.
Panadol. They have nurses, they have doctors, they have a
said-
country recovery system in the
Listen
place.
what I said.
As I tell you, so all hospitals get special baby
No,
care
Myke,
units in
this
this
is not how
country.
we do it.
No, but don't sit down and lie to the
Myke,
people of
this
this
is not-
country.
no, Myke, you're telling
you know
me-
me, brother.
No, Myke,
No,
that-
sorry.
no, Myke.
Don't sit down and think things that are not true. Let me take that back.
Right,
You know me,
okay.
brother.
Myke.
It is not fair to the country of this country. To the people of this country. We don't tell you this country.
All the time it's almost 10 o'clock.
No, we are not saying this country is where we want it to be.
Programs is 10 o'clock. You're taking all the time.
No.
I only have 3 more minutes.
No, that's not true.
Okay. Hold on.
Not also.
Let me bring.
Not also in the can't state house on lies.
No.
Now the same way we not lie to people that say we winning elections. No data, no reference, no day.
Myke, they strategy.
Hold on.
Myke, you took a different strategy.
We still want hold on to the protest side and APC and boycott. But let's bring AKK. We already. They went to time. He play in a logical way, and it is still will do the investigation. Many times they bring opponents to them. If now you wanna be also they argue with fact, because I already get a lot of fact. But no, I mean on the day. Follow not able to prove the facts. So may they ask questions. But may they ask questions. I'm not gonna be judged. I'm not gonna be judged. Me go only. I expect now for come.
I am challenging you.
I expect now for come loaded.
What I have to do now? Wallahi, I have to call Myke. I have to be calling you now regularly. Who they gonna call us there? Or you gonna cottage?
The reality is, if Rami and Myke this don't.
God.
I bring down.
Look here, my
they use touchlight.
Then they use touchlight.
No, they use touchlight.
Then they use them again.
Not theater.
Then be APC.
They use solar panel.
Now you have a standalone power systems in all those referrals.
They operate on referrals.
Now
when you go to hospital, they go tell you say this medicine no dey here, but go to that clinic.
You say Panadol no dey. Panadol no dey.
Panadol. If they say that 2 for you, you don't know.
We go come so much in the audit about the health sector. We'll come one day and discuss around the health sector. I will bring one back. All of discuss around the health sector because we are development together. But now I'll bring you like AKK. Now with all this what don't happen. What are the way forward?
The way forward is this.
Protest.
No, it's not protest. The way forward is we want President Bill to understand and to reason with the greater majority of Sierra Leoneans.
You are not the greater majority of Sierra Leoneans. Stop saying that.
Myke, why is it that?
You are not. I will not allow you to say that. You are not. You're in opposition. You say you are a greater majority. Would that make you greater majority?
Myke, why you make so to the parliament?
Would that make you greater majority, AKK? Stop deceiving people. Say APC are the greater majority.
Myke, why?
No, you don't. You don't. SRPP here. Let me tell you this. SRPP no need to go campaign about. SRPP no need to go campaign about. SRPP no need to go campaign at Moyamba. SRPP no need to go campaign at Bo. SRPP no need to go campaign at Kailau. We no need to go campaign at Kenema. Yeah. So you talk about greater majority. What's why you greater majority?
Take notes. Now they wrap up. Let the man wrap up. Alright, continue. What are the way forward?
The way forward is this. President Bill, being the father of this nation, I'm speaking directly to His Excellency the President. Please, President Bill, we know how you have taken your time to, at first, be the father of democracy, to usher in democracy.
So he's the father of democracy.
That is what he has nicknamed himself.
What do you think?
That's what it is.
No, he's the father of democracy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Fine. So that is what I am saying. So if indeed, President Bill, you're the father of democracy, as I have alluded today, please, President Bill, see how best you can bend backwards for the peace and quiet of this country. It's not like the APC, as my brother has said, that we gave you an ultimatum. It wasn't an ultimatum. But we communicated to you in the most sincere and frank mood that indeed, President Bill, Edmond Sylvester Alpha was not the right person for that job. Allowing him and retaining him there, he has the likelihood of wrecking all the achievements you have succeeded in making. Because he will not dispense his duties, his functions with independence, with neutrality, and with fairness. That is more so the reason the APC is saying we're not participating in governance. Not because out of malice. Not because we want to do it because we want to stagnate progress. No, please, Myke, I'm talking to the president. You're disturbing my communication to the president. So therefore, please, President Bill, see how best you can bend backwards for the interests of all of us. for the interest of this hard-earned democracy you fought for. You've confronted the battle lines. Please, Edmund Sylvester Alpha is not the right person. And the APC is willing and ready to continue complimenting you to making sure that after your tenure, we will take after you and continue from where you may have stopped. This is what the APC believes in. And that is more so I have said many a time. We believe in no way of getting to State House, save for the fact that we have to go to State House through the ballot box. And that is more so we are asking that let the players who are going to regulate this ballot box be people of independence, impartiality, neutrality, and fairness. But these characters, these tenets, Myke, are not in Edmund Sylvester Alpha. And therefore, any attempt to having him there and bending backwards to making sure that the future elections are marred by these ill vices, honestly, I would say the people of this country are going to reject that result. And they will reject it.
Okay.
Myke.
All right, so this is it. First of all, I just want my brother to understand here is recalling Edmund Alpha is not part of President's BU discussion. It's not part of his desk. It's not part of his thinking.
You cannot have it.
No, it's not part of his thinking. He has established that very clearly during the time he was let me come. Well, during the time he was conferring Edmund Alpha, swearing in, he said we've passed this, we'll move forward. Edmund Alpha is working. So it's better for APC to go and re-strategize and see how best they can work with Edmund Alpha in the interest of this country, in the interest of peace.
We don't work with Edmund Alpha.
Okay, so that's your forte. And secondly, I
We
want
don't
to
work with Edmund Alpha.
okay, that's fine. That's why if you don't want to work with Edmund Alpha, those areas, those councils, those administrative areas will not remain vacant forever.
I agree.
Right?
We'll
look at the laws. That's why I said, as like replacing mayors is not off our table. It's not off our. We've started consultations, legal consultations on that. So don't be surprised.
Let your consultations be guided by law.
Yeah, everything.
Let your actions be born out of legality.
Everything we are doing is guided on legalities. That is why Edmund Alpha was appointed on the basis of legality. Everything we do is within the remits of the law. President Bill is very consultative. He has been doing that. He has consulted APC in so many occasions. They don't call on a humanity. They don't call on a for sidom. But couldn't in the way President Bill, the first time on a boycott to call on a back to talk to them. This time we not get no merit. We not get no basis. So even it's not even a popular thing to the Sierra Leoneans. Most of Sierra Leoneans, if we don't have opinion proof here to them, well, the process is also people join protests not because of basis of policies or reforms. Some people just join protests because of fun fear. We just want to admonish to you, APC, that you follow the due process. And we don't want that to repeat again. When our police officers were killed on broad daylight while they were out there protecting you people, we don't want that to happen again. We hope say when I will take responsibility, we hope say when I will follow the rules of this country. We believe say protests are part of democracy. President Bill not there against any protest. Right? If you not fulfill all the conditions of the protest, you can go ahead and have your protest. After that, you go home. But that is not going to change the fact that Edmund Alpha is the electoral chief of this country. Right? If you have anything against Edmund Alpha, this country is a country of laws. Take it to where it is. We have lawyers. APC has fine lawyers, senior lawyers. Take it to where it's supposed to be. But we don't come and sit down on social media, on the talk, on the threatening people, on the go. This country will get for run this country, AKK. We can sit down and allow us to sit down and put this country on stagnation. Our PHUs, our peripheral health units, need to be restocked with medications. Right? Our toilets, our latrines, our gutters need to be cleaned. Our markets need to be cleaned. Right? So we have to do what is necessary. We have to look at the laws. Replacing mayors is not off our table. It's not off our books. It's not off our considerations. So don't be surprised.
What about the member of parliament then?
Well, all that they don't on consideration. What they think of. All that they under considerations. But this country needs to move.
So now we reach a point where we want a one-party state.
Well, if that's what APC wants, that's up to them. We don't want that. We are open to consideration. Not so we get APC.
Democratically in office.
Alex, not so we get APC come out. Now then decide say they can have parliament.
But then they not feel satisfied.
And tomorrow, I understand say the leader of parliament meets with the leader of the APC. We hope maybe that meeting then will come to the consensus and decide say them for camp for cow. Because democracy is not about winning all the time. It's about agree and disagree.
So again, in office now then call Leona for the push for engagement, let some of the leaders in the back engage the president and say, it might not change in decision, but engage.
So you feel say we not do Alex? What if it's a peace commission? We have institutions. It's not only president. President creates institutions them for them in there. You get a peace commission. They don't do a lot of consultative engagements on that. I think when I host them one time now, they are doing that. Parliament's back, they do them. This me brother say for me in the go down that what they can't observe, they can't talk to us. But when I come back now, government. So engagements day. It not mean say President Biya not believe say this country have to be run by only SLPP. President Biya very consultative. He believes that this country belongs to everybody. He believes it belongs to Timini man, Mende man can cause so Limba Yalunka man. He believes that APC self get a lot to offer. But APC then decide say then they left governance, then they left parliament. Then not they join. Because they don't get no basis. They don't get no constitutional basis. Just because they don't want somebody who they appoint. When they are no merit, no constitutional merit. Just because they don't want this person who they appoint. They say they're not the joint government. It's okay. We hope so 2028 elections come back. They're not going to partake panel. But this country has to move. Schools have to be open. Hospitals have to run. We can sit down and allow APC to put this country on a standstill.
Quick one. As soon as they engage the international community.
Of course, indeed.
They seem to be very quiet in all this.
No.
Because they know say they don't get right.
No, they are not.
They know say they don't get no basis.
No, they are not.
That is it.
They are not. I don't want to drag the international community in this, but let me just say it in passing. We reached the international community because the agreements for which the president has acted contrary to, they were a party to that agreement. And so we went to them with the matrix to tell them that A, B, and Z, there's no good faith, there's nothing, and there's recommendation 36 that has been violated in broad daylight.
And there's also lots of other recommendations that have been upheld.
Like you spoke
round up. Allah just made this point.
And so we brought all these grey areas to their attention, and we wrote to all the embassies here. You know what we're doing? We're preparing a safe place for future litigations and other avenues we want to expedite. And as I've told you earlier on, that we're not insolvent of strategies, but we'll take every strategy that is provided for by law.
The 99 tactics.
So therefore, the international community are fully aware. They are actively participating and monitoring. And when the time comes for their full participation, they will come.
This country is a sovereign country.
We know that. But equally, this country is a member state to other international organizations.
All right, that's true. So it's a sovereign country. Sovereignty comes first.
Because it's a sovereign country, that is what gives this country the right to participate and be members to international bodies. And
right, so sovereignty comes first.
Beautiful.
Right, as long as the constitution is not violated.
So don't worry about it when the time comes. I've said it many times here. The APC is having level-headed people who have been in governance. When I say these things, I'm saying them deliberately. They have been into this system. They know how it happens. They know the necessary doors to touch. They know the necessary doors to knock at. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. The future is bright.
Anyways.
Let's keep going. The future is bright. Yes. The future is bright. Let's just keep going.
It'll be an interesting 2 hours where we start.
The future is bright. Let's keep going. We'll knock the necessary doors.
So this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you have to come to work. At the end of the day, you have to fill the councils. If you don't fill the councils, AKK, we know this, you don't wait.
We're not waiting. We're not sitting because we feel like sitting.
So at the end of the day, we're not protest. We're not for protest. We're not go protest.
We're not idly sitting. This is what you must understand, Mr.
So understand. Fine. So you can't threaten government. Government has to run. Our hospitals have to run. Our schools have to function. Our peripheral health units have to be restocked with medications. Sanitation facilities have to be they have to be supervised and seen. So if mayors and councils and sit-down folks say they're not the work.
Don't worry, this country is a very, very democratic.
Look, listen, take this to APC. I hope they listen. President Biya is very consultative. President Biya loved this country. I've never seen someone who loved this country more than President Biya. Elect this country. I've seen him working tireless night up to 2, 3 o'clock, having consultations with people all on the benefits of this country. He has been very consultative. Yeah? Everything where he did do, a very calculative how he did one. We will not violate no rules here. We will not violate no constitution here. Your merit.
Posterity will judge us all.
Our posterity will judge us. So at the end of the day, if you decide and say you are withdrawing from government,
Alex,
that is up to
judge
you.
all of us.
Yeah, but I just want to let you understand, say, everything is on the table. We have to make sure that the schools are opened. We have to make sure that hospitals are running. We have to make sure that our markets are open. We have to make
Myke
sure
is
that
taking another time.
No, it's not taking another time. I'm just telling you.
So I don't like doing it that way.
We look at the laws.
Right.
We look at the provisions within the law. If the mayors do not want to go back to work,
we will listen to it.
we will work for this.
Are you intimidating us?
Well, now we'll end up for this. Now we go end up for this night.
Are you intimidating us?
I want to tell Myke Brewa and lawyer AKK plenty thank you. Would enjoy me at the program this evening. Plenty thank you to the technical team. I see they worry me. Let's get for come back early morning. I will tell them plenty thank you to Sao and Valentine. They make us see with this net. It don't be an interesting program, and we appreciate you now. Many times I then discussion how they want, and we give the space for ourselves say what you know for say, because many times with the journalists making analysis, they want for brand and for APC. More like the SLP now they brand you for APC. So either way, APC be in a power. APC brand some of you for SLP. So, but that's a unique part of the job what they do, and that makes sure say you independent. If you see two parties continue for accuse you when and take, and we'll continue to give the space. We appreciate Una, and we'll always call Una. Always appreciate Una anytime I call him.
He's doing a fantastic job for APC, and keep doing that. You are a tough cookie, I must say. You're doing great for APC, and you're civil, and I know you're very passionate about what you do, and keep doing it.
I believe in serving this nation. For me, it's the nation that comes first.
This country belongs to all of us.
Yes, I put Sierra Leone first. I enjoy doing what I am doing in the interest of all of us.
All right.
All right, now we're end down for this net. My name is Alex Lawrence Koma. We'll be back next week with another topic where you all go like. Until then, get to yourself, or we'll all get a blessed night.